Top 10 True Story Movies. Schindler's List, 1993, directed by Steven Spielberg. This movie depicts the true story of Oskar Schindler, a German businessman who saved the lives of more than 1,000 Jewish refugees during World War II. The Social Network, 2010, directed by David Fincher. This movie is based on the true story of Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, and his rise to fame and fortune. Catch Me If You Can, 2002, directed by Steven Spielberg. This movie is based on the true story of Frank Abagnale, a con man who posed as a doctor, lawyer, and pilot, and managed to cash millions of dollars in fraudulent checks before he was finally caught. The Wolf of Wall Street, 2013, directed by Martin Scorsese. This movie is based on the true story of Jordan Belfort, a stockbroker who made millions of dollars through fraudulent activities and his eventual downfall. Goodfellas, 1990, directed by Martin Scorsese. This movie is based on the true story of Henry Hill, a former mafia member who turned informant and testified against his former associates. Erin Brockovich, 2000, directed by Steven Soderbergh. This movie is based on the true story of Erin Brockovich, a legal clerk who helped win a multi-million-dollar settlement against a California power company accused of polluting a town's water supply. Apollo 13, 1995, directed by Ron Howard. This movie is based on the true story of the Apollo 13 mission, which suffered a catastrophic malfunction in space but managed to return to Earth safely. A Beautiful Mind, 2001, directed by Ron Howard. This movie is based on the true story of John Nash, a Nobel Prize-winning mathematician who struggled with schizophrenia throughout his career. The Blind Side, 2009, directed by John Lee Hancock. This movie is based on the true story of Michael Orr, a homeless African-American teenager who was taken in by a wealthy white family and went on to become a successful football player. Hidden Figures, 2016, directed by Theodore Melfi. This movie is based on the true story of 3 African-American women who worked as mathematicians for NASA during the early years of the space program.